Okay, podcast, quick open, whatever, just good, whatever you guys, whatever. I'm just gonna go back to doing what I'm doing. Y'all go back to talking.
Okay, you got it. All right, so like I was saying, Waka, of course it's on
Mhm,
hiatus. They're not
mhm.
going to do anything until everyone figures out how they're going to get paid. That's why they're not going to do anything until Capsule Corporation and whoever else sorts out what they're going to do.
But how was it being divvied up before? They can't just do the same agreement.
It was always a
Just get
case by case
Toriyama.
basis.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
Well, every time there's a new action figure, and to be fair, the action figures are the only things that didn't stop. But every time they do a new action figure line, they got to hash out a new deal. Every time there's a new video game, got to make a new deal. That's why the only things that have been getting more content recently are things that were either
Hold on 1 second. My shit is working. We're good. We're good.
as either things that were already agreed upon years ago or things that are already out.
So that's why we getting DLC for Kakarot and Xenoverse and stuff like that.
Oh
Because it's
yeah.
already out there.
No,
Okay.
isn't that
Well, with Kakarot,
isn't that a separate thing where it's like you always got to be working on something or you got to give the rights back?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that too, and also
Wait a minute.
Well,
Is that why they're taking so long with the fucking DLC to like drag it out?
um.
unlikely.
I wouldn't say, cause like so like it's one of them things where no, that's probably just a development thing. Cause maybe they have
Yeah.
like different teams doing on like, cause like the people making the DLC for the like the team that's making the DLC for Sparking Zero is probably not a lot of people. If I had to hazard a guess, it's probably not a lot of people. And then it's
Then,
probably
then again, maybe the reason why it's not a lot of people is because of that. You never know.
I don't think DLC is a lot of people. Period.
That's true, but it could be more. But maybe it couldn't be more. We don't know. We're not privy to that information.
That's true. Yeah, we're not.
But I think it's one of those situations where you have to prove that you're doing something or else you get in trouble. So, like, I don't think they're in a holding pattern. I think if they're doing anything at all, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you have to like it doesn't mean that it has to come out. They just have to be working on one. That's why they just canceled what, a Naruto and a One Piece game not too long ago.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna get penalty for that. Maybe.
Could be. It's kind of like what's going on with Square Enix right now. They're restructuring and hiring a lot of new people, so they had to put the kibosh or delay a lot of stuff, like a ton of stuff.
The kibosh. The kibosh.
Yeah. And for Square Enix, it's for the best because their strategy of making a bunch of AA games and just shotgunning it into the public like a T-shirt cannon did not work out.
I may be
Just
talking...
like it didn't work out.
Go ahead.
Just like it didn't work out on the DS when they were doing things like sequels to Final Fantasy XII and Mana games, and it was all half-baked, questionable content. You know.
I want to go on a limb here. I want to say something crazy. I don't think Square Enix has made an original game in quite a bit. Everything's been like a remake or a remaster, right?
I wish I could say the same, but unfortunately, those 2D HD games count.
Those are remake or a remaster.
Not all of them.
I covered my base, bro. Which one isn't? Which one isn't? Which one isn't? South, go ahead.
What's Triangle Strategy a remake of then?
It is a remake of a genre that they said died, and they trying to remake it. They sat there and said, they said this shit, yo, this genre is dead, so we're remaking it. And it's like the genre ain't dead. We're still making them. What are you talking about? It's dead. fucking Square Enix.
But are you recording right now?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I
am.
So where is this gonna go? You just gonna put it like somewhere at the back or something?
No, man. This is it. The podcast.
This is it.
Okay, so
this is it.
This is it, Michael Jackson.
This is a tangent to a previous discussion. We're talking about the game development stuff for Dragon Ball, and I just gave a different example. That's all. We're still on topic.
We're still on topic. You know, when South said we on topic, that usually mean we on topic. There are no lies detected. Meanwhile, I'm still messing with this damn thing because I had it perfect, and then it just messed up at some point. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Anyway, I mean, we could still bullshit for a little while because excuses and stepped away. Remember?
Oh yeah. Well, we could, but speaking of game tie-ins, I do kind of miss the more experimental period in Dragon Ball. Like the early NES stuff. Some of this, some of the some of the Sega Saturn stuff. Some of the Super Nintendo stuff.
Like Final Bout.
Like Final Bout, when they were like, "Oh, let's make a 3D one for mixed results," or the RPGs they used to make.
We talking about specifically for licensed tie-in games, as you said, right?
Yeah, licensed tie-in games,
son,
like Dragon Ball specifically.
Bro, you remember? You know what game I was gonna try to get you to play? The Dragon Ball game for the Super Nintendo, the Gokuden Hin.
You mean the RPG?
Gokuden Hen? Yeah, that one. I was gonna try to get you to play that shit.
No, I've been thinking about it. Are there any translations though? Because I'll do
it. Yeah. 100%. Both of them. 100%. You're good. Okay. You're good. You're super good. You don't have to worry about shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it then. But yeah, stuff like that. That's the stuff that I'm really thinking about. And not to say that was the only time where they tried to do something different, because they did it, I would say 6th gen, Game Boy Advance, 7th gen, DS. There are attempts to try and do something a little different, but I think by that point, they kind of settled into a groove of making Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi games.
Dragon Ball Simulator games. And they just stopped. They just kept doing Dragon Ball Simulator games. That's it. It's fucking annoying as hell. We used to have fighting games, bro. And then Tenkaichi just... Okay, listen. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. But Tenkaichi did something when it came to anime games. Tenkaichi did something, bro. That's the original Arena Fighter. And we just keep getting them. And I'm like, bro, can you stop?
The perfected Arena Fighter, you mean?
The perfected Arena Fighter?
The final form of Arena Fighters.
And then, what was it? Dragon Ball, and then Naruto got Arena Fighter. I think Naruto is the nail in the coffin, bro.
Naruto was a super perfect cell of Arena Fighters.
Naruto was the dude laying on the ground, and you're like, you just checking to make sure he dead, and you just right there. That's when you knew anime games is done. After Naruto Ultimate Ninja.
Pulling himself back up.
How many Naruto Ultimate Ninja clones do we have?
Is it really a clone if it's the same developer making most of them?
CyberConnect made oh my bad. Is the Black Clover game even an Arena Fighter? What is it?
There's a Black Clover game?
Yeah, there's a Black Clover.
Clover game.
I don't know if it's an Arena Fighter, but 7 Deadly Sins had one, and it was a fucking Arena Fighter.
7 Deadly Sins had a game.
Yeah, that one. And it's a damn Arena Fighter. One Punch Man had one Arena Fighter.
Yeah. Wasn't that CyberConnect too, though?
No.
One Punch Man had an Arena Fighter.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Look, man, it's either CyberConnect 2 or it's BLAQ. 9 times out of 10, it's one of the two.
I want to say Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer is CyberConnect. You know for a fact. Oh, Kakarot, that's a single player Arena Fighter.
It's like Calvin's dad is like, oh, you're looking at Arena Fighters, huh? Well, let me tell you something neat. It's either BLAQ or it's CyberConnect 2. Demon Slayer, CyberConnect 2.
One Piece, several Arena Fighters, several. Since the PlayStation 2.
None of them are memorable, but yeah.
Gundam, despite being a Bandai game, is a BLAQ game.
Gundam? Yeah, Arena Fighter. Probably the best to ever do it, probably.
It is the best because it makes the most money.
And it has the most toxic community. And it's great because it's not toxic over the internet. It's toxic in person.
In game. It's great.
In game.
It's like, oh man, we lost the last match. Let me blast you with the Wing Zero's double buster cannon.
Do you know
round start?
Do you know what it's like to get your team killed, and then at the end of it, the person you're playing with sends you a message and it just says thank you?
Thank you.
That's a different feeling. I remember when I was talking to WAKA about this shit, cause I think Waka was like, "Oh yeah, I heard you guys talk about that game. Do you guys have fun when you're playing?" And I'm like,
Uh,
yeah." It was like, yeah, fun, but it's like it's very frustrating because like I felt like the dudes that made that game was like, okay, how do we? No, I feel like there's sorry. I feel like there's one asshole that worked on that game, right? And he's like, yo, you know what'd be cool? And the rest of the team was like, what? Okay, what if we were able to accurately simulate what it feels like when you're about to shoot the Gundam and he just fucking disappears. And then you're like, wait, hold on, where the fuck did he go? And then you look off to the right or to the left or behind you and then you get shot. That's you know what I'm saying? That's how that game goes. Cause like, bro, it's just motherfucker, bro.
guess what? You're the grunt saying hi.
There you go.
Like, so fast. Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
I just had him.
Literally spent matches not fighting nothing. Sorry, not shooting, not hitting, nothing.
Is it the future?
But it's okay. Like, we got to the point where, like, we hold our own for the most part, thankfully.
I don't know about that one. You tell me that we do?
South
Don't
carries? That's crazy.
The last couple of matches
South
we
yeah,
played,
100%. South yeah, 100%. You be carrying.
the last couple of matches we played, like, you did more than your fair share.
Yeah, but I think that cause like the problem with a game like that is just like it be the killers on, bro. And like
That's true.
I don't know how to. Okay, so like I don't know how to play. South knows how to play, and we always playing against killers. So South is like, okay, he's doing his best. You know what I'm saying? He's patient, not getting mad at me or nothing like that. And
screaming, "I'm Gundam."
you know what I'm saying? And then I'm just in there, and I'm fucking hyperventilating, and these niggas are like having a war. The fucking bullets is flying, high speed movement. Somebody transamming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just standing there.
Is like sometimes you don't even get the cut in when they activate their power up mode. Like people are hitting Trans Am and you don't know it's going on until they're in your face and you see the actor image. It's like, oh, where'd he go?
Characters are breathing heavy, and I'm just standing there, and I'm like, I want to do something, but I don't know what to do. And then I try to shoot somebody, and then I get killed.
It happens. I mean, look, this wouldn't be such a big deal if the game was more popular. It's kind of a vicious cycle. It's not popular, so you don't get to play with people your level. So when you do come on, you fight the killers. When you fight the killers, you get demotivated, and sometimes you just drop the game. Or even if you don't drop it, you leave for a couple months. And so no, the game doesn't really grow that much. Although it doesn't help that the netcode's not great.
Didn't they move on to like the next joint already?
Well, not the people who
No.
There
Like
is
the arcade joint.
Oh yeah, the arcade version's already like 5 revisions ahead of the home port.
Cause I saw a name that I didn't even recognize. What the fuck is it called? Not Full Burst, not Full. What's it called? The recent one?
The most recent one, I think it's called Gundam EX Versus 2. What was it again?
Not even.
It's some other subtitle.
Not even Max Boost. Yeah, it's just something. I don't even think it has Boost in it in the name.
Yeah, it doesn't have Boost in it anymore. Because we're in EX2. We got the sequel. You know how they say if it's so great, where's the second one?
Mm-hmm.
It's so great. We got Extreme Versus 2. Infinite Boost. That's the one. And we just finished Overboost. Now we're in Infinite Boost.
Infinite Boost? Yeah, something like that. I think it's something. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's the one.
All right. Now that we're here, we can start the conversation a little bit.
Dragon Ball podcast.
Excuses is not here.
Oh, calm down. Look, Gundam's part of the new big three.
You want to calm down over there? Because I feel like you don't got much to say about these topics. I felt like we had a free forum, and you just.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to say. You right. My bad, gangster.
Oh.
My bad. I spoke out of turn. My bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out. Yeah, man, acting like he got somewhere to be. You got somewhere to be?
Nah. I just started hearing the new type sound effect in the background. I was like, huh. So, don't.
Okay. Okay.
You know you don't like robots, Waka. It's okay.
Anyway. Welcome
Mhm.
to this damn Dragon Ball podcast.
Yay.
Name pending.
Okay. The damned Dragon Ball podcast. Name still pending.
Damned to succeed.
I'm joined here by my great co-hosts. Beginning with Bucket, the main man.
Yo.
With Waka,
Forget about it.
Sauce Pussy Slayer.
You gotta stop calling me that. I'm gonna just start
When
editing that part
when it becomes not true, then you do something about it. Just remember, you send it to me when I'm about to post it. All right? I will dump over that shit. Stop playing with me, South.
That's true. You do. I mean, you would if you felt like it.
Anyway, your proper introduction, please.
Oh, hey everybody, glad to be here.
And excuses.
I can't speak Spanish, so I can't impersonate him.
I wanted the
Anyways.
silence. Okay. And excuses. Well, he'll say something when he can, you know.
You laughing?
Whatever. Who, me?
No, I heard someone going.
Waka? I think that was Waka.
That was me.
Okay.
Anyways.
So what we have on the itinerary today is our favorite Dragon Ball game. It's probably going to be... I'm still thinking. So whoever want to go first, go ahead.
I'll go first. All right. I was gonna make a joke about it being a video game topic, but like that's not fair. So I'll just say, I think to this day, my favorite still is Advanced Adventure for the Game Boy Advance.
Geek fiction. Okay.
It's really neat. It's a fun game, and you know, me personally, I'm always on the lookout for something that'll cover early Dragon Ball because it feels like Z has kind of monopolized all of the eyeballs when it comes to development. I don't think we get a lot of stuff that takes place before the Saiyan saga. So I look forward to it whenever it shows up. And Advanced Adventure was the first one I ever played that was like that. I'm not going to pretend I played any of the card RPGs. I don't speak Japanese, so it never really came up for me.
Once in a while.
That's pretty cool. But like, I don't know, it's just on top of being based on the part of the story that I really like. It's just a neat game. It's got a lot going on. It's probably one of Dimps' best games, not just for the Game Boy Advance, but possibly ever. You know, it's just so feature rich. And the fact that a lot of the controls carry over between the main mode, the little pseudo fighting game mode, it's got a lot of neat stuff going for it. And I think it's just a nice little game, really fun. It's something I can go back to and goof around with and play until I feel like I can put it down. And, you know, it's replayable, easy. It's a good time. There you go. That's my answer.
I am still waiting for South to accept my challenge to the first to 100 in that game.
That could take forever.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know.
Look, some other time.
Was asking them for this. I've been asking for mad long. I'm like, yo, South, when we gonna go first to 100, bro?
Don't think I have it in me.
You
asked me like 10 years ago. Anyway, please. Someone else take the floor.
Random. Why doesn't Kakarot start with Dragon Ball?
Because people don't want it to start with Dragon Ball. They want it to start at the Saiyan saga. It's a tribute to the Dragon Ball Z anime, and Z starts at the Saiyan saga. The fact that we got anything at all before then is quite frankly a miracle. And it took like what? 4 years? 3 years?
That's yeah. Money. Go where the money goes, I guess.
Oh no, that's a passion project. As hard as it is for two of us here to believe, that game was made with love and care for a specific show from a specific time.
Yeah, but it's gonna leave out Dragon Ball. It could even do late Dragon Ball with Piccolo versus Goku.
The part that gets me is that when it comes to a Dragon Ball game, you're gonna make money hand over fist. So you really could have just made a Dragon Ball game. They would have bought it anyway. It's not that hard. You won't.
They could have started from the beginning.
And then when you make a Dragon Ball game, all you're doing is getting people excited for the Z portion. That's all you're doing.
Yeah. But that's the one they wanted to go with. So, you know. I can make the ultimate Dragon Ball Z tribute game. I can get Bardock's story perfect. I can make all the emotions come forward and on the screen. Because, like, the CyberConnect 2 CEO is, like, a big Dragon Ball fan. So, like, I'm sure he tried his best. This was definitely a personal project. You know, whether or not it hits your buttons, that's a matter of... That's very subjective. Anyway,
as for who's going next, I honestly, I guess I'll go next, but I answer's underwhelming because I don't really have any favorite Dragon Ball game because I've rarely played any. I've played Sagas a long ass time ago. I played I think Budokai 3 a long ass time ago, one Thanksgiving ago. I barely remember any of it, so I'm afraid I can't even answer this, so pass it on to the next guy.
Hold on. No. That's not how this works. You said you played 2. So out of the 2, which one do you like more? There's no wrong
I'm afraid that answer is going to get me killed.
Go on.
Listen. I know it's ass, but I played Sagas more than I played Budokai. So
does that make it your favorite one?
Does that make it my favorite one? I enjoyed it for what it was.
I like how the man,
till this, not that good.
Till right now, he can just start up Advanced Adventure. He can just do it, and he just doesn't.
Has been on the Advanced Adventure agenda.
You can just do it right now on the podcast. You can just do it. You can familiarize yourself with Peak.
Familiarize myself with Peak.
But it's okay. I understand your fear.
My fear.
He's afraid if he tries the best one, he'll never want to be satisfied with anything ever again.
Interesting. Okay.
Anyhow, for me, I've played.
So Waka's favorite is Sagas. Got it. Anyway.
Sagas. Okay. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. I've played, I think, almost every Dragon Ball game, almost except like the Game Boy ones. I tried though. If I had to pick my favorite, yes, I have. That's a NES game. That's an NES game. Yeah, I played a little bit of it. Not too much, just a little bit. If I had to say my favorite, that's a difficult one. Cause like, I can say Advanced Adventure, right? But then I can also say, I really like the Origin 1 because I played that shit all the way. That was fun. I can, it's either Budokai 3 or Infinite World for me. Cause like Budokai 3, cause like the reason why it's split between Budokai 3 and Infinite Worlds, cause those are like the same game minus like, cause the story is different in those games. The gameplay is the same for the most part, but there are differences, and the differences are like important. The differences change the battle system quite a bit, but the base is the same between the two of them. The models are the same. There's some different characters between the two. Like Budokai 3 has Kid Goku in there, and you can unlock him after you like do everything in that game. And I'm like, yo, damn, I think it is Budokai 3. Yeah, because I spent... Budokai 3 is a game I spent way too much time playing with friends. Way too much. It's ridiculous the amount of hours having that game. It's crazy.
Yeah, I played it with friends too. And I remember Kid Goku being in there.
Yeah, and it's the actual Kid Goku. Rock, paper, scissors, does the Dragon Fist, does all that stuff. It's great. And then, if you get the greatest hits version, you can get like a costume for Piccolo where he looks like Demon King Piccolo, and then you can kind of have pick Kid Goku and then pick Piccolo with the Demon King outfit on, and then They kind of just do that. That shit is fun.
Mhm. I guess the next person on this list would technically be excuses, but since he's selling right now,
it would be Bucket. Bucket is the one. Clear room.
Bucket is the one.
All right. So I think I might be the youngest one here. So I don't know any of those games that you mentioned. It's kind of like prehistoric to me.
Okay. All right.
I really don't know what those are.
Okay.
Why he do us like that?
Why did he?
That's just not the time I grew up in. So my favorite, Raging Blast 2, easily.
That's not much later. That's like a 4-year difference.
I was literally like, it's got to be Raging Blast 2. And this nigga just said Raging Blast 2, of course.
Wow, what's wrong with Raging Blast 2? Isn't that like the one with the metal cooler fight and all that stuff?
It's when people say favorite game, Dragon Ball Z game, that's the only one that pops in my head.
I mean, that's a fine pick. I see no issue with it. Although I will say Raging Blast 1 had the better ads. But ads don't matter for the gameplay. It's just I remember those ads. Like Bats and I were watching them a couple months ago. You remember that one guy with the water cooler?
Was it the one where they all saying wait, how'd it go? How'd it go?
It's like Kame.
I think that was that was a while back we watched that shit. You're right. Because I was trying to find the burst limit commercials. Oh my god, burst limit.
Oh, that was the burst limit commercials.
It was the burst limit commercials. Oh my god, I wanted to love burst limit so much. And the game just wouldn't let me.
Nice theme song though.
Okay, so why Raging Blast 2?
That's honestly the main thing that even got me into art was because I love the character model so much, and I still do. I think the Raging Blast series has the best character models for Dragon Ball games. I don't think any other game really comes close because they're all weird. They're like weirdly skewed in some fashion that just doesn't match like the anime Z art style to me. Raging Blast does it the best.
And and that's like a big positive for you.
Yeah. It's like if the art style isn't exactly how I like it, I can't really immerse myself into the games. That's what I learned about myself.
I see. Well, you can't. It must be like a consensus because I remember when it comes to mod stuff, like modding Dragon Ball Z stuff into other games, I do remember that people use the Raging Blast models a lot. So there's definitely some meat to that.
I like how the Raging Blast series is like the one series I ain't really get into.
Yeah, because it's after our time, old man.
Fair enough.
The gameplay isn't the best, but that is something that you gotta practice on. Because if you just like pick it up for the first time, it's gonna feel unplayable. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty in depth, which I like. A lot of the mechanics of Spark and Zero come from Raging Blast 2, and that's why it's such a good mix because it worked. It's just that they kind of fucked it up, but in concept it was supposed to work. And Spark and Zero is kind of like a proof of concept that it can. But Raging Blast 2, honestly, I hated it at the time, but Ultimate Tenkaichi, it's that's starting to become like a very like I guess a guilty pleasure because I have fucked with the boss fights. Those are really cool. I like the art style too.
Tenkaichi 3 story mode. Listen, I've been on that for way too long.
That a story mode? Oh yeah. I have to play that.
Okay, all right. I think these are interesting answers. Obviously, I'm not gassing up my own answer, but like between the four of us, interesting stuff.
You cheating, nigga. You pick Advanced Adventure. Like I wasn't gonna pick Advanced Adventure. Like that's the one. Like Who was I supposed to pick after that?
I mean, it can't be the one if only 2 of us have played it. Like, that's not mass saturation.
Played it? I played that shit on every difficulty.
Okay. All right. So what do we do? Because one of us isn't gonna say anything.
Wait, excuse me, you back yet?
All right.
Nah, he not back. Bucket, go ahead.
What's the worst Dragon Ball game you've ever played?
Oh,
Sagas.
Let's see a Goku. All of them.
I never played that one. Now that I think of it, I haven't played anything from that trilogy.
Yeah, you don't need to. Those games are horrible. They tell you that those games are good, but they're like, no. And like, if you look up a guide to like the first one or whatever, if you're trying to enjoy that game to the fullest, you just have to cheat because the game is bullshit.
I have repeatedly been thrown copies of the Game Informer reviews for the first 2 and told, do not play those games. Yeah. I don't think anybody's ever told me, yeah, man, these games are good.
Matter of fact, no. Blue's Fury is alright. My bad. Blue's Fury is alright. But the first 2, no, fuck that. Nope.
Yeah, Blue's Fury, is that the one where it's Trunks? Future Trunks? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, that's the second one.
Oh, really?
Wait, hold on. What are you talking
about? Legacy of Goku, Blue's Fury. Isn't there like a side story that shows like future Trunks during the Buu saga, or am I mistaken?
No, that one followed the story to the manga or the show.
Okay.
Kakarot does that shit that you talking about though. It has like the Trunks in the Majin Buu.
No, but this was before that. Long time ago.
Oh my god. You know what you know what you're talking to me about? If you said a long time ago, you're probably talking about Shin Budokai.
Really?
Yeah, the PSP game. I think they do the Buu saga in that one. With Trunks or Future Trunks. I don't remember if it's the first game or it's the second game that does it. I think it's the second game that does it.
I know there's a lot of changes in those Shin Budokai games. You gotta keep it fresh.
Those games are okay. They're more like burst limit than there are Budokai games.
Okay, so that's me, Waka, Bats. Bucket, did you get a chance to say your worst game?
No. Okay, so worst game objectively is Xenoverse 2. Objectively. Now let me explain why. They don't upkeep that game at all. They don't upkeep that game. They add DLC, but they don't fucking check to make sure that it works. So they'll just add the DLC and then it breaks something in the game for like a fucking year before they think about fixing it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this
worst Dragon Ball game. One of the best concepts. Terrible execution.
I take his word for everything he's saying, bro. This man played this shit more than anybody in here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Got like 2,000 hours on it.
2,000 hours.
I mean, to be fair, it is a Dimps game. That sounds exactly up their alley. If they don't have another bigger publisher, like cracking the whip, making sure they do like bug checks and stuff, well, I mean, it's gonna turn out like that.
Oh, you know what you just remind me of? Ultimate Tenkaichi. That one's like really bad. Really bad.
It's bad objectively, but
please don't say
at the very least,
it
looks
look
pretty.
At that game again, bro. Okay, thank you.
It was a guilty pleasure.
Okay, I'm about to say, I'm like, yo, bro, please don't make me say nothing. Don't say anything that made me go and be like, yo, Bucket, please don't let me. I have that game. Just please don't make me go and check real quick to see if that shit is actually like trash on top of trash on top of trash. Because I remember it being trash on top of trash on top of trash. Oh, man. Hold on. We're talking about the worst. But I'm sorry. Let me go back to games that I really love. The PlayStation 1 games. That was the one I got you to play. The Dragon Ball The Legend. Oh, man. I have so much memories with that game. I went out and I bought that game for the PlayStation. Imported that shit. I remember when I was in middle school, and I had went to a game store, and I saw that shit in there and I was like, yo, I have to get this. I have to. I think it was selling it for like 60, I think 60, 70. Was it that high? I don't remember, man. But I bought that shit. I no longer have that copy. It's somewhere. It's not like I lost it. I just don't know where it is. But I did buy the Sega Saturn version that I have on me. And man, I love that game. I love that. Yo, I love that game. Something fierce, man. I would like to play that shit on stream once. I should.
It's not a bad idea. Maybe you can show me how it's done, because I'll be honest, when I played it, I was still pretty confused.
Oh, I got you. I know all the moves in that shit. Other worst Dragon. What's worse than Legacy of Goku? Worse than that. And Xenoverse 2. Probably Xenoverse. Well, Xenoverse 1 wasn't that. I didn't play PvP in Xenoverse 1. I did not.
That shit was just like them like trying. That was like a beta. That was like a pure test. The online. The single player aspect. I mean, it's just Xenoverse. I mean, but that shit is just. That's like a. Nobody talks about Xenoverse 1.
I still remember one of the few memories I have of Xenoverse 2 PvP is when, because I picked the female Saiyan character, right? And I think I was on the platform and I was switching through the clothes and shit. And I think somebody challenged me to like a match. And I think he thought I was weak, like I didn't play this game for real. And the match starts and he flies towards me and I punch him once and he loses all his life. And he spends the rest of the match just running. I wish I recorded that shit. I wish I recorded it. You can see the moment when he's like, "Oh, nah," and he just tries to fly away. And I think my character was wearing the Chi-Chi clothes, the armor. I think so. You must have thought I was weak. I don't know. That's hilarious. Funny. Perfect.
You know, at the risk of sounding like that 90s kid, you know what game was really fun that we haven't brought up yet?
What?
The Flash-based game they had on Toonami.com.
Oh, the one that...
It was kind of like... Yeah, the one on the grid with like the different attack strengths and such.
With the thong song?
Yeah, with the sample from the thong song. Yeah.
Is there... Oh, man, you got me thinking about it just now, and I'm like, it's not Dragon Ball, but it's like, you remember the fucking Teen Titans fighting game?
Yeah, I remember that one too.
I remember that. I remember peak. Played the shit out of that.
I remember having to, because you had to wait weeks for the new characters to unlock. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a imitation time release where I suppose you could call it an expansion. A lot of Flash games were like that back then. It's like, come back in a couple of weeks, we'll have something new for you. We paid our intern like $20 to draw another sprite.
Hilarious. Is there a Dragon Ball game that you guys wanted to play but you haven't?
Xenoverse 2.
Oh, because we just stay here to
sorry, Bucket.
Good for you. No,
I'm sorry, Bucket. I'm sorry. I'm sure mods can help.
Your life is better, so
my life is better.
Yeah, better as is.
Nah, Bucket, mods can't help.
Mods can't help.
I got the mods. They're good mods. I don't know. I don't really like playing single player Dragon Ball games anymore, so they were good. They were good mods, though.
Understandable. They don't fix the game, Bucket. That's crazy.
They're an addition. For sure.
For my part, I really want to check out Attack of the Saiyans for the DS. I've heard some things about it that make me raise an eyebrow. Like, apparently it was made by Monolith Soft when they were in their wilderness years before Nintendo like partnered with them.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like the third best-selling DS game in Japan. It's like, well, I want to see what all the hubbub is about.
Oh, true, Bucket.
I have to look up that game. I don't know what that game is.
It's an RPG for the DS. But look it up, though. Look it up.
It's hard. Of course,
I guess every game from like the PS2 era and before, but then I never really played them.
Okay.
My first Dragon Ball game was Raging Blast 2, and I just went forward from there. Never really went back.
Never looked back.
Damn, I didn't
I
start
guess
this.
if I had to pick one, like Burst Limit, maybe.
Burst Limit? That's PS3.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was after it was that one and Infinite Worlds came out around the same time. Because they didn't want to leave like the people who didn't switch to a PS3, or, like, and then like leave them alone in the dust. So they just gave us Burst Limit. I wanna. Well, it's not like I didn't play it, but I want to play it in English. I want to play like the Dragon Ball the Dragon Ball game for like the Wonder Swan and the Game Boy games. Cause like they're not in English. I haven't been able to play them shits like that. I do want to sit down and play the NES games properly, cause like I try, but I get bored. I'm not gonna lie, I get bored. They're RPGs, and you don't move around in them games properly. You have to like it's like you're playing like a board game, and you're moving around the board like you're a damn like a chess piece or a checkers piece, whatever. Yeah, you're just moving around the board and then getting into random things every time you step on a piece.
Oh yeah, my favorite random encounters in an RPG. My favorite. They're not my favorite.
Oh, you know what else is a piece of shit? That what is it? Dragon Ball Taiketsu?
Taiketsu, the Atari game.
Oh my god. Yo, bro, Legacy of Goku's an Atari game.
Okay. I guess that
sure.
makes sense.
Yo, what about
Hold on, wait, no, hold on. I'm pretty sure Atari just published those Legacy of Goku games. Like Taiketsu is Atari made.
Oh, that's a damn shame. What about the Dragon Ball card game?
Oh, I don't know who made that one actually. I know what you're talking about though. I think I've seen it before.
Oh, anyone ever played the Breakers?
Guys, come on.
Oh my god, that drink goes on sale for like $2, yo, and I'm just like, nah, I'm okay. I'm good. I would easily, and I mean easily, play that game if it didn't have creative characters in that game. That's just me, because I hate creative characters. Oh, I'm sorry, for games like that. Xenoverse creative characters is okay. But it's just that they don't do anything with those characters. You know what I mean? Like, I could pick a Namekian, but like, yeah, it's like, what can I really do as a Namekian, right? Why can't I play as the Demon Clan? You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
why I can't get the Angel? Why I can't play as an android? Like, can you give us more options, bro? Like, what the fuck is this?
I'm thinking about it. You brought up a really good point. I actually don't think we should get more races in Xenoverse.
You don't think so? What the really?
Because the races that we do have is already a big enough problem for that game. If they added more, it would just get even worse. I think the Dims cannot handle all that.
I think after 2 games, they could probably handle it with the second game. They just didn't. Like, what did they add from the first game to the second game in terms of races?
Nothing. It's just the same. Wait, is it? No, I think it is just the same.
No, because they had margins. Because I picked a margin the first time I played that game, and then I found out you could turn Super Saiyan. I'm like, wait, hold on, I'm trying to pick a Saiyan now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did beat that whole game with the margin. Then like I made a second character, and that was a Saiyan. What you about to say, South?
Oh, I was about to say I found who made Legendary Super Warriors, the card game for the Game Boy. It was Banpresto. Banpresto made that one. But it was published by Infogrames.
God.
You guys remember Infogrames?
I think.
You know, like Godzilla Domination and Backyard Sports and the Alone in the Dark games. Everyone remembers those.
Definitely not. I'll take it.
But I take
And
it.
Taz Wanted.
Wait, what was I saying about the? I mentioned different races in the universe. I feel like I was going somewhere.
We're saying breakers races don't mean anything.
Oh, the breakers for the credit. Cause like I remember when it was coming out, and I said to South, I was like, "Yo, this game could really be it. Like I could really see myself playing it if it was all just Dragon Ball characters rather than created characters. Like, because I think if I remember correctly, that game is you're trying to like you get like stranded on a map and you're trying to like rebuild the time machine or collect the Dragon Balls or some shit, while there's like a villain like actively trying to track you down and like fuck up your plots. And I'm like, see, I saw Bulma there, I saw Oolong, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. You would just be playing as those characters. Like you would be playing as Dragon Ball characters, like maybe Android 8, the Murasaki, the samurai dude, probably Invisible Man. You could be playing as Dragon Ball characters, and that would be kind of fun. Play as the fucking farmer. Shit, play as the farmer. But then it's like, nah, create characters, and I'm like, oh, all right, never mind.
I'll tell you why they did that. It's because they just wanted to reuse all the assets from Xenoverse 2 to make another game. But they didn't want to make anything new.
I think the
Didn't they have a crossover event or something?
Was Xenoverse?
Breakers and Xenoverse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think the scariest thing about Breakers to me is I look at that shit and I'm like, yo, this game looks like a piece of shit. This game looks horrible. I wonder. How you gonna look?
No, they're not that scummy. No.
Oh, that's how you say it now. I used to say that shit and Bucket's like, yo, this universe ain't gonna happen, bro. Let it go, bro.
Oh, it's definitely not gonna happen. No,
yo,
definitely not.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
If they did do it for in like some other timeline, then it wouldn't look that bad. No. I mean, honestly, they could do it in Dragon Ball fans. They would still eat that shit up anyway, so it really wouldn't matter.
God.
They really could do whatever they want. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
They start saying shit. Oh, it looks better than Sparkin. I promise you, they would say that shit.
Yo, son, those posts where they be like, yo, look what looks better. And then you're looking at in-game Sparkin. You're looking at in-game Kakarot. And then they show you a fucking cutscene of Xenoverse 2. And I'm like, yo, y'all need to stop playing, bro. These conversations ain't real, bro. These conversations are not real.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do a Xenoverse 3, though. I just want to say that for all the Xenoverse fans, I know they're delusional, but they need to accept the truth. That shit's not happening.
I know a game I want to play, and I haven't played it. Dragon Ball Online. I want to try that.
Oh, yeah, I do want to play that too, actually.
I do want to play that.
Yeah, I wanted to play that when I first heard that was coming out. I was like, oh, snap. That's the first in the whole Future Trunks Time Patrol thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Man, I want to play that so bad.
Still do.
But back when I was looking it up, it was only in China. I was mad as shit.
Okay. Oh, are we? See, I see the next question, but Issues is not here for that one, so I don't know how much we can get out of this topic, which would be the goods and bads of Sparking Zero. Because me and Buck is the only one. I'm not the greatest player, so I can't even. But Bucket probably could, and I'm not calling him Issues again. Excuses probably could, or maybe
What? He's not here.
He's not here. Yes, he is.
Maybe we should check out something. I have no idea what else to do. I don't know.
We have one more. Okay, we have one more. One more thing we could talk about. And it is revising the Goku Black arc.
Ah, yes.
That would take a while. I had posted another one. It was a should/how can Daima be canon?
How can easy multiple time the different alternate timelines. I am okay with alternate timelines. That is something.
Okay.
That is something that Super Dragon Ball Heroes touched on, and I always liked it. That there's different versions of Goku. There's different versions of Bardock, Gohan, all of them. There's one, cause like Xeno Goku is a fantastic character to me. Okay, Xeno Goku is the Goku that did Dragon Ball Z, and he did all the movies, and he did up until Battle of Gods, and then that was it.
Yeah, we call him Punished Goku.
And then he,
the time frame.
Go ahead.
Like imagine in between every major arc, you got to go through King Slug. You got to go through Broly 3 times. You had to deal with Dr. Wheeler. It's madness.
And then he did.
Hey.
He did DT also.
Kind of.
Just gets his ass kicked consistently. No time for rest. No time for sleep. That's a hardened nigga right there.
And then there's a Goku who did Dragon Ball Z, and then did the movies, and then he did Super. Or the movies and Super is the same.
Did the movies?
Yeah, he did the
I thought it was Guy.
Battle of Gods, and then
Super.
did Battle of Gods, and he did Resurrection F, and then he did the other half of Super.
But technically, isn't this a concept that Super Android 13 movie? Didn't the guidebook say that might take place in alternate timeline? Didn't it start there? Technically, one could argue.
You're saying that?
Well, I'm not well read enough to argue that.
What? Wait, what are you saying, Waka? I didn't catch.
Oh no, I remember reading a long time ago that I'm trying to remember, one of the guidebooks was talking about Super Android 13, the movie, and it was like, oh, this must take place in an alternate timeline. And I was like, that's interesting.
An alternate timeline, if you ask me.
Well, the guidebooks tried to retrofit some things. But it was really interesting. Yes, we love our multiple timelines, but I feel like that's too easy of an answer for here.
I feel like that's a perfect answer. How's it? It is the easy answer.
No, because it's like it is a good answer, but I thought, like, when I asked that question, I thought it would have been fun to like try to find a way to like fit it within, like, between Z and Super.
Z and Super? You want me to fit how Daima fits in between Z and Super? I mean, I could try.
This is fun.
I can try. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's at the end of Z. Beats Majin Buu. Okay, Super Saiyan 4 is like the biggest.
I got you right now.
Yeah.
Because he got it from the Namekian. Mm-hmm. Once he like de-transformed, he could never tap back into it again. Or at least once he left the demon realm, he couldn't tap back into it. So he kind of just forgot about it. Well, not forgot, but he tried training for it, and then that's when Beerus came.
That can be the easiest one. That could be the easiest one to explain it.
I mean, I got an easier one.
More.
GT just didn't happen.
Yo, dap me up, Sauce. Dap me up, Sauce.
Dap me up, Sauce.
Dap me up, Sauce. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Dap up this heathen.
I appreciate you.
Yo, it's fine, bro. It's okay.
Sauce, between me and you, Sauce, these niggas was talking mad shit about you. But I always had your back.
Yeah.
I always had your back. I always had your back, yo. I ain't never let him talk to you like that.
Yeah. Hello, excuses. How you doing? Where you been?
I'm doing all right.
That was a coherent sentence. Hello.
Wait, what?
Unfortunately, we answered a couple of our own questions ahead of you, but if you want to do a rapid fire round and like cover the stuff we covered already, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so real quick, because I'm about to just pull this up real quick. I'm just gonna check. All right, what was your favorite Dragon Ball game out of the ones you played?
Tenkaichi 2.
Tenkaichi 2?
Yeah, I think I had the most fun on that.
Bro.
I played it when I was a kid. So.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at this man like, yo, that's not 3? Like, what do you mean? I spent a long time on Tenkaichi 2, so I can't really talk shit about it, honestly. Which is the worst Dragon Ball game you played?
Out of all of them, probably Xenoverse. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying I didn't really enjoy it.
Nah, don't
you're
worry.
in good company.
You're among
Right.
friends. You're among friends. Don't worry. Which is one that you haven't played, but you would like to?
What was that one that we were watching like a while ago? It was like I think it was like a 16-bit game or something. Maybe not 16-bit actually.
You
This
fighting
nigga
game?
just called up. I think he's referring to the clip you showed a while ago in like the first episode.
Nah. Hold on. Excuses. Fighting game?
Yeah, it has the character roster was small. I know Majin Vegeta was like a specific one that it was for some reason.
It wasn't Hyper Dragon Ball.
Was it Hyper Dragon? Was it? No. Was it sprites or 3D models?
Right.
Sprites?
Yeah.
And then Majin Vegeta. You must be talking about. Yo, were we watching the supers of it one day? Like we was watching like some dude play as Goku Black. We was watching it.
No, not that one. That's like that modded one. That one seems fun too, though.
And Majin Vegeta.
Was it the Dragon Ball Kai game?
No. It was old.
Ah, okay.
My bad. Did I ask this already? My bad. It was a fighting game?
Yeah.
It was a fighting game. Hyper Dimension.
Ah.
Hyper Dimension. Yeah. Super Nintendo. Yeah. Okay, what was another question that we had? I don't remember.
I think the last one was that we asked was the last one that we're up to. How would you make Daima fit in between Z and Super?
Oh man, I have no fucking clue. I'm not smart enough to
attempt the impossible. Yeah,
link shit up.
Okay.
I mean, it's not hard to. I'm sorry. After Bucky gave his version, it's like I don't see a I don't. Yeah, it's not that hard. Like you just can't do them. You can't do it anymore. I remember one time. I remember we talked about this. Me and South talked about it a minute ago, where we talked about Super, and South was telling me, he's like, yeah, the end of Super is probably going to be them losing their ability to do Super Saiyan God, and I was like, South, what? And he's like, well, yeah, because they can't do anything like that in GT, and I'm like, they wouldn't just. No way. They wouldn't just take those abilities away from them.
I mean, I remember that conversation, and I said something to the effect of they can if they end up fighting against the gods.
The only way you can possibly fit that in my head is only way you can make GT fit into Super and GT fit together is that at the end of Super, when it's all said and done, all that power that they have is their new base form without transforming.
Oh yeah, you did say that. And that's more or less fine. That's okay. And honestly, I just think it's just an excuse. Sorry, not an excuse, but just another reason to go and make GT over too. You know, nothing stopping them from making a new version of GT with all these differences in mind. It'll be a new project for the animators to work on.
Version of GT.
How often does something like that get done?
How would it get done? You know, just
how often does something like that get done? Like, remake an anime that's technically an anime original.
Well, you know, there's a lot of stuff in Hokuto no Ken that was original, and they ended up like reverse porting it into the OVAs from like the 2000s. I imagine something similar would happen. Although then again, those OVAs were more focused on the manga stuff. But hey, you know, all you got to do is make the pitch and have somebody sign off on it, and you can figure out the rest from there. I don't think people would complain too much about a new GT outside of the typical, I don't want this because it's new and I liked it better when it was original. Old thing good, new thing bad. That's the worst you'll have to deal with.
No, I won't complain about a new G. When I was watching it, it wasn't that bad.
I wouldn't complain about a new one because I want them to revisit the Grand Tour. I need my Goku, Trunks, and Pan team again because I liked that team for what it was worth.
Fair enough.
I also like Goten being an adult. That was nice. I like that nigga. He was cool. And more Oob. We need more Oob.
And this is the only time Oob gets to do anything. There's that and that one scene in what was it? The Super Manga, and that's it.
Yes. He gives energy to the Spirit Bomb, I think. Is this a Spirit Bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives energy because the not Grand Kai. One of the I forgot which Kai it is. What he transforms and he borrows energy from. Well, if that one is all said and done, we have one more on the docket. We tossed up against it, but now we can fully talk about it. And that would be revising the Goku Black arc. We almost started talking about this before we started recording.
Oh yeah. Subs. Tell me how that trash arc is worth anything.
Please give Sal some room, okay? Right? Please, Sal.
Yes. For the fire that's about to start.
So
I like it just fine, you know? One thing that kept getting hammered through was, hey, man, Goku, you're too comfortable with these gods. These are really powerful people, and you are just treating them like it's Kami all over again. You're too familiar. They're not Kami. They don't know you. They don't like you. You got to relax, and he didn't listen. And he inadvertently causes an entire crisis. You know, so I'm glad all that foreshadowing, or not foreshadowing, but all that griping that Vegeta did in Battle of Gods and all of the warnings that popped up in Resurrection F finally came to bear. Now, do I like it just because of that? No. But I do appreciate that there's a lot of irony in what's going on with Zamasu as a character and as a agent of the plot. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of heartwarming stuff with Trunks getting to catch up with the people that he knew or met in passing. You know, I really didn't think they were ever going to bring him back, but him getting to catch up and see how great the future that he fought for turned out, even though his own future is in such a rough spot, was pretty sweet. Let's see. I do like that. I like Zamasu's hypocrisy. I like him roping another version of himself into this stuff. I never got a chance to read the Super manga, but the fact that there's such a drastic difference in the dynamic is also fascinating to me. And I feel like I'm going to go read that at some point because they're practically a couple in the anime. And meanwhile, I'm told to believe that like Zamasu and Goku Black practically hate each other in the manga. And that's so interesting to me. Because it makes sense both ways. A narcissist would love himself, and a narcissist would also hate seeing his flaws and, you know, just himself in another person. That's textbook narcissism both ways. It's just a matter of perspective. So that's pretty interesting to me.
And he also hates Vegeta.
Oh, he hates Vegeta so much. He hates... I think how it works is he hates Vegeta more in the manga. He really hates Goku in the anime. Which again is another... I feel like in both cases, like in the manga and the anime, that particular arc, for better or worse, is a refinement of the idea that they get to have original material. Like the duplicate Vegeta arc was nice, the two-parter. The stuff before, just before that arc, was pretty neat, and I feel like they were flexing their muscles there, but like, I think for better or worse, right before the last arc, that's when they kind of really took advantage of the fact that, hey, we're not adapting from like the movies anymore. We can do something a little different. And I feel like that more than anything else is what is the strength of that arc. That it's something different. That you have an all-powerful being, a literal god. Divine intervention won't work this time because you're dealing with a divine being. There's only one type of Deus Ex Machina that can come in and help, and you saw how bad it got at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a change of pace. Would I like every arc to be as much of a downer as that one? No. But something like this every now and then, it helps break up what would otherwise literally be a foregone conclusion. Because not only were the first 2 parts of that show, sorry, not 2 parts. Not only were the main 2 parts of Super up until that point pre-established stories, but they didn't have much license to change it. I think the most they managed to do to change Resurrection F was to pump up Ginyu a little bit more, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so they didn't have a lot of creative liberties there. Whereas with the Future Saga, so I don't know what to call it. Should we call it the Future Saga?
Yeah, it's called the Future Saga.
Okay. Whereas with the Future Saga and the Tournament of Power and the recruitment part before the Tournament of Power, they had a lot more leeway. And to be fair, I like the TOP more. But I feel like I also like that part. And what would I change in the Future Saga with this long-winded preamble that I've done 3 episodes in a row? I would simply just tighten it up a little bit. I don't want anything to be taken out. But I feel like the idea of repeatedly going back and forth to the future does kind of pad things out a bit, and not in a good way. It also brings to question a lot of the logic on the part of the heroes that I feel like shouldn't be an issue. I know Super likes to highlight that Goku's an idiot. I don't know why they want to do it so much, but they really insist on it. But having that happen 2 or 3 times, I can't remember how many, but having it happen repeatedly brings everybody's logic into question, not just Goku's. So personally, I would just have it be one trip. One trip to get there, one trip to make the mistake of leaving the jar for the evil containment wave back. Have everything just go down at one time. Cut down on that, and cut down on the idea that Goku is willingly playing along with Goku Black until he hears about what happened to Chi-Chi. Just have it be a bit more direct, and keep everything else the same. And make sure at all times that oh god, I can't remember the fellow's name because I was never really that into Buffy, but I want to say Spike's actor. What was his name again?
Oh, I do not remember. I know you're talking about.
Make sure you hire him at all costs. He's essential.
Okay.
He did a damn good job.
So nothing about the ending you would change? Nothing
James
at all?
Marsters. There you go. James Marsters. There you go. No, I wouldn't change anything. Because the ending's the ending's important for the next arc. Because Goku sees what happens when he just treats the realm of the gods all willy-nilly like he did in the past. And things go from bad to worse. Now it's not just Trunks' future at stake. Now it's his entire universe. Multiple universes. Although it kind of loses a little bit of the oomph when you realize if there's a wish to be had, whoever wins could definitely do what ended up happening. It's just a matter of making sure the right person wins. That's where the tension is. Because, yeah, maybe you could go to somebody who's generally nice, and maybe that person could wish for it. Or maybe that person wishes for something for their own universe instead, Even the people who aren't blatantly mustache-twirling villains might not end up doing the right thing. That's the risk. You don't need the last speech in that arc to tell you that that's the risk. You can kind of intuit it from what's at stake, Yeah. And you don't get that part until you get the ending of the future arc. Although I will say that last bit about dropping Trunks and Mai off in a replica universe where there's another one of them running around, that part I would definitely take out.
Ridiculous. Why anybody thought that was a good idea is clown shoes.
I get why, because you want to clear the deck. You don't want there to be a question of, well, why don't they just bring in future Trunks if he's
still around?
How about you
just do it? Bring him in. What are
you could have done it.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, you could get more out of it by having him there, him and Mai. But I guess they just didn't want to bother.
If I would for me, and it's gonna be short. If I was to revise the Goku Black arc, I would center it more around Vegeta because you have a dude that killed your alternate universe wife, and he's bullying your son, yo. That would have been a Vegeta story through and through. Also, I would get rid of that stupid form that Trunks has. The whatever the name that form is. I
Super
don't want to
Saiyan
know
Rage?
it. I don't care.
Sorry.
No, sorry. Yeah, Super Saiyan Rage or Azure or whatever you want to call. Get rid of it. It sucks. Give him Super Saiyan God. Give him Super Saiyan 3. He doesn't even have to. Mind you, he never uses it to do anything substantial other than to hold back Zamasu and or Goku Black. He doesn't use it to defeat them or anything like that. You could have just given him Super Saiyan 3. You could have given him Super Saiyan God. You could have given him anything at all. Anything. Something. Just tried. We just gave him Super Saiyan.
Or you could have left him alone. Because, like, it's not that form that, like you said, does anything. It's a group effort.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you could have just left him at Super Saiyan 2. Show that there's another way besides just getting the power up to make more of yourself. Not like multiple of yourself. I mean, to get to another level.
You could have gave him Super Saiyan God, and it would have been fine. Hold on.
I just feel like he was dealt a horrible hand in that saga because all his efforts technically amounted to nothing.
Yeah, it's a tragedy.
I'm tired. Why did niggas only want tragedy when this guy's on the screen?
Well, I mean, with Trunks, it's a constant. He's never had it good. Maybe he'll never have it good. What does it do? It feels cheap. It's like, okay, we want some serious shit in Dragon Ball. What are we gonna do? Get Future Trunks. That nigga never has a good time at all. Easy way to shovel some tragedy. See, that's the difference between you and me, Waka. I don't like Trunks. This is
Yo, Sauce, how's your power level? Relax. Sauce, how's your power level? Relax. I'm trying to hold you back, okay? Because, like, there's a part that he's leaving out, right? Hey, just, Sauce, calm down. Sauce, calm down. Just have a civil conversation.
I've never. That's not true. I liked Trunks when I didn't know anything about him. When he was just a character with a sword and a cool jacket in Budokai, I thought he was pretty cool, and I was excited to get to the Cell stuff. And eventually I read it. I didn't watch it. I read it, and I came away from that with a pretty poor impression of him. So
I'm actually very curious. What about Trunks' backstory do you not like? Like make you not like him?
Oh no, it's not his backstory.
It's not the backstory. It's not the back. Yo, bro, Sauce, calm down. Sauce, calm down.
No, I feel bad for Kid Trunks. The history of Trunks, all that stuff. That's fascinating stuff, and that's another thing that I like because of the dour mood, the high stakes, how you can see how things could have gone a certain way, and it's so easy for things to fall apart. And Trunks is the key to stopping that horrible future. So the preamble's fine. It's just I feel like Trunks as a character is built to screw things up. Like that's his purpose in the story. To give hope, but to also make things much worse than they should have been. Because like the world ends. No, everything up until that point. He doesn't actually do much, although he does make things worse there too. But at that point it's like I don't blame him for making things worse during that whole showdown with Imperfect Cell. Because at that point, he's been beaten down for arguably a year's worth of time. He's put up with his dad's training, and his dad is not a good influence. So of course he makes a mistake at that point. He's thinking like Vegeta. Vegeta also is there. Holding back. We're letting Vegeta have his one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Like Trunks would have never done that before he went in the chamber of Vegeta. But after a year's worth of being taught to follow his lead, it's only natural that he would actually entertain this stuff. Until it's too late.
Blast first, ask question later. You saw him down when he said, "Yo, hold on, this is Jaro Lab?" They said, yeah, I think so. It could be. He's like, lab. He's like, yo, hold on, this look like Jaro Lab, yo. Jaro Lab?
Say less.
Say less.
It'll be the end of all of us.
I
No.
mean, he did good destroying it. He did good. He did destroy that cell. Like he did nip
And
it in the
yet
bud
it made
immediately.
more. He did, but it also led to more complications.
No, not
That's-
that. Not him. Oh well, they didn't. They couldn't use any. Sorry, you're right. They couldn't use that lab to get any research. They couldn't get anything from it because he blew it up immediately.
But you can't blame him. But he did screw things up. But he did try to do the right thing. That's Trunks. He's like a bundle of contradictions. Okay. You know, like I'm more cool with him now than I was the first time I read through that whole thing. First time I was just like, oh man, this guy's an idiot. I had to think about it for a sec to cut him some slack because it's like he's not the only one who's making mistakes here. Bulma didn't think to give him a picture. Did all the pictures get blown up? I don't think so. But hey, you know.
Oh, the androids. Yeah, pictures of the androids.
Yeah. Right.
Mind you, he didn't. Well, it's not his fault that he didn't describe the androids to anybody because he just thought the androids were gonna be He thought that the androids he saw was gonna be the androids they saw. They would be. There was no other reasons to think otherwise. So why would you need to explain to them what the androids looks like? Now maybe he should have. I feel like that would be a basic thing. Hey, the androids is gonna be one male, one female.
For all we know, he thinks that androids are like a proper term. Like they're the androids. There aren't going to be any more. Why would there be more? You'll know them when you see them. And it turns out they wouldn't know.
There's also the case that none of them niggas went to go look for Jerome's lab in those years that they could have actually done that. But they sat there and waited.
No,
they couldn't.
No, I don't think they couldn't have, and they didn't care enough.
They're in the hellscape. They're in Mad Max world with extra steps. I mean, I don't blame them. They got a lot more on their plate than looking for some dead scientist.
They wasn't going to make a risk. As soon as they found out that there was going to be some powerful enemies showing up, they all said, let's train.
Let's train.
Yeah, they're a lost cause.
Goku's dead. We got to figure something out. And then Vegeta's like, no, I'm here. Let him die. I got this. And then it turns out he doesn't got this. I bet that's exactly how it went.
I was just running defense for Trunks a while ago, and then I started thinking about like, yo, did you really not tell them what they look like? I feel like that was the first thing I would tell somebody.
He had a lot on his plate. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine.
Or maybe he just thought
understandable.
Maybe he just thought everything was gonna be okay because if I give Goku this medication, everything be alright. I hear
he might not want to change the future now.
Say it again.
He didn't want to change the future that much, and that's the irony, because just by jumping in with Mecha Frieza, he's already made irreparable changes.
Yes, he did.
The first thing he does when he's like able to do anything, he's already screwed the pooch. But he didn't know. That's the thing. In all these cases, he's trying to do the right thing, and that's the tragedy of it. And in the manga, I remember when he comes back, that scene in the anime where he saves the old man, he doesn't save the old man in the manga. The old man dies before he gets the jump on 17 and 18. So even at his peak, when he knows exactly what he's going to do, he's always a step too late. He's a tragic character in that sense. But he's also a hopeful character in the sense that even with these setbacks and these mistakes, he puts his mind to making sure that where he comes from is safe. And he does it. But of course, the thing with Future Saga is it takes that last bit of hope and it just squishes it in his hand. And it's not even Trunks' story, and it's not Vegeta's story. It's a Goku story about him meddling in the realm of gods. And Trunks is just like collateral damage.
And that's the problem. That's why his efforts amount to naught. That's why he can have a whole speech about mortals and shit, and it mean nothing because those mortals he tried to protect got vaporized by multiple faces in the sky. It's worthless.
That's not what vaporized them.
Yes, it didn't. Zamasu's face in the sky shoot up.
Yeah, and he got everything. No. Hold on. There were still some people left. Yeah. The coup de grace was Omni King pressing the button and making sure everything got wiped out.
Yeah, all those people died. They got erased. Mind you, it's not just that world. I think that whole universe got kaput. Everything.
That's right.
Everything in that universe. Got the
Whatever their version of Dynamic was.
again, I wouldn't feel so bad if the Potara fusions were permanent. I wouldn't feel so bad if it was permanent.
I was about to say it's okay to feel bad. It's a depressing story. I'm surprised that's your big issue.
Listen. If you're gonna take him back to a timeline where there's another Trunks, fuse them niggas together. All right, fuse them niggas together. Make a stronger Trunks, please.
Low key, that would be cool. Actually, get a super Trunks.
I don't know why they didn't just let Trunks stay in the timeline. Let's let him stay.
That too.
It wouldn't have did anything. It would just be a Trunks that sometimes he can hang out with them. Sometimes hang out with them, sometimes not. It's not that serious.
Nah, it's a little serious because if you don't put him into the family unit of the Briefs family, then it's just gonna make them look like scumbags. Like if he's there, he's gotta live with Bulma. He can't be any other way.
Yes,
you can have all the shenanigans.
He's an adult.
Yeah.
Just like Gohan lives
stranger.
separately with Videl, and you don't see him. Yes, just like that.
Okay, fair enough. He doesn't have to specifically live on the compound, but you can't just ignore him.
Yes, you can.
He's
also called Dragon Ball Diamond. It's called Diamond.
No,
that's how you ignore him. It's called hold on. It's called Battle of Gods. It's called Resurrection F. It's called Daima. It's called GT. You can easily ignore Gohan. Not that hard. Nobody.
No, I'm talking about. I just mean like you gotta not ignore the extra Trunks that you've got on hand. Like having.
Plus, he's a really popular character.
I mean, you ignore the extra Goku. It's called Goten.
Unfortunately, they did not ignore Goten, and they gave Goten and Trunks multiple episodes with multiple things going on. Heck, if I remember correctly, didn't we just get off of a big arc of them getting worked into the superhero plot more often?
Mercy, I don't want to think about that.
Oh, yes, they did get worked. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they are not getting ignored, despite my best wishes.
Despite my best wishes. But no, you can't have Future Trunks lying around. He's too popular. That nigga's like the second most popular character to Goku. You can't just have that nigga lying
also,
around.
what they should do with Future Trunks, have him be another Piccolo. That should be gas.
None of these things are problems. Trunks being popular is not a problem for Super. Like, none of these things are problems. That's the point that's getting me. It's not like nobody's sitting here like, man, I don't want to see no damn Trunks. Future Trunks in any sagas. What's the problem for?
It's just a problem for the staff.
Yo, bro, Super is a made-up shit anyway. What's so difficult about just putting Trunks in
gotta
there?
make sure it links up with End of Z. Oh, we can't do anything else.
So we're watching.
I mean, you could have
still trying that
permanent power.
Yeah, that's still a concern.
We're looking at the End of Z, and people should be asking, "Where's Future Trunks?"
Yes.
Whenever Future Trunks isn't on the screen, we should be asking where Future Trunks is.
Yep.
Now I could see him easily be like a Piccolo character. Like he just like chilling like in his own like city,
yes,
like away from everybody.
Yes, I would appreciate that. Yes, that would be great. That'd be nice.
Because those are not his people, you know. Like he would, I feel like Trunks would be the type of person where he don't want to impede on like the younger Trunks' life, so he would just stay out of everybody's way. But if there's a threat, he would come in and help.
The only saving grace to that arc is at least he went back to a universe where even though there's clones of him and Mai, at least his mom's still
alive. Stop thinking about it. Don't think. Oh,
in that universe.
Yeah, they should just left him for a tournament of power because my brain keeps going back to BoJack Unbound. I'm like, if they had Trunks with the sleeves out, listen, you could have arms showing for tournament of listen, hair a little bit long, listen, it could have worked.
You don't need Future Trunks when you got Kaba right there. What's a Future Trunks to a Kaba?
You need Future Trunks to a who? To who? Who are you comparing the drink to? A beverage of sorts?
Oh, you heard me. You heard me. What's a Future Trunks to a Kaba? What you mean? Don't worry. I don't actually like Kaba. Don't worry.
What's a goon to a goblin? That's what this nigga said. Get out of here. Get this nigga out of here. Get the stretcher. Because he gets to go need it. Get the stage hook.
Don't worry. I don't actually like Kaba. No. Kaba
Listen.
fans don't eat over here. No.
They do not eat. Ain't that right, excuses? Yeah.
Very true, excuses. Very true.
Wait,
Who
would he take the place of on in the tournament of power?
Oh,
Wait, what?
it'd be Kaba because remember Vegeta and Kaba is like they're doing the old master student type shit. So you would just take Kaba out.
No, but I mean on Universe 7's team.
Who? Oh,
Yeah.
probably Tien or some shit. I don't know. Tien didn't last that long.
No, don't do Tien like that.
Okay, you
Do Tien
take
like that. They already did Majin Buu like that.
You take. Nah, man, it's Tien, bro. It'd have to be.
They were like replace Tien.
Yeah,
with
you gotta
Kaba?
take Tien out.
No, with
No,
Future
with
Trunks.
Future Trunks. Tien's the only one.
Oh,
No, I can't do that. No,
what
sorry,
did they
can't
do in
that.
Spark and Zero? They did replace somebody. I forgot who it was.
I mean, you
It had
take
a what
Krillin
if.
out. Yeah, you could take Krillin out. You could, but then it just.
Do you want to
you
take
can't
Krillin
take
out?
Krillin out. You can't. Yo, Tien is the only one you can take out, bro. Think about it. It's the only one.
No. Can't be Master Roshi because that's too much. You can't.
You can't take Piccolo the Tactician out. You can't take Master Roshi out because Master Roshi done had a whole ass arc. You can't take Gohan out. Had a whole ass arc. You can't take 8. You could take 18 out.
18 out because 17's there.
No, I think 18 and Krillin had the arc together. That's why I say you can't because they had that tag team thing going that they didn't utilize in the tournament whatsoever. Huh?
What about Majin Buu?
Majin Buu wasn't there. Remember, Majin Buu got replaced by Frieza.
Frieza, nah. Now, do we need Frieza?
Yeah, you do.
I know you want your little.
No, I need
Frieza and the monkey working together.
Nah, I need it. No, I need it. I need it.
Do you?
I need it.
Look at me.
That shit. No, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I cried. Okay.
Moment and
when it happened, I cried. When it happened, I cried. Okay. Yo,
we all did.
When it happened, I cried. I was like, yo, I never thought I'd see the day Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza teaming up together. Never thought I'd see the day. You can't take that out. You can't take it out.
But hype moments and aura.
You cannot take that. What part of you can't take it out? Are you not understanding? You can't take it out.
It's not just hype moments. It's supposed to also show Goku getting cocky again.
And it's not Goku. You hear me? It's Super Saiyan Goku. It's not. The last frame when they're taking Jiren out is not normal Goku. It is Super Saiyan Goku.
Yes.
He's wearing the same. His fit looks similar to the Namek Saga fit.
Well, they got that shit ripped off. Yes, yeah, I see it. Yeah,
it had to be. It had to be, bro. I can't do nothing about it. I can't do anything.
It's a role reversal. It's like,
but it does.
Yeah. You know, Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, sent Frieza into oblivion, and now him and Frieza are going into oblivion together. Teamwork. Reversal of fortune.
Yeah, but what does it mean for the characters?
What you said?
It should not move me. It does.
That should not move me.
Wait, what did it move you? What did it move you?
Goku and Frieza teaming up. I don't know. Somebody that should not. I think it's because it was against
disconnect Jiren. This man. Disconnect this man from the call, yo. Disconnect this man from the call. Disconnect him from the call. Yo, South, when you run it back, yo, mute his audio, South. Mute the whole thing, bro. This man is wilding. He said it move him. You know what? Yo, you know what, Bucket? Nah,
it doesn't have to move anybody. It's fine.
Bucket, that's crazy.
Look, even though I want Frieza replaced.
Huh?
Yeah.
What you said, Bucket?
No, I understood what they were trying to do, but I feel like just because it was against Jiren, I'm like, I already didn't like Jiren, so it just felt wasted.
Right.
That's fair. That's fine.
That shit meant something to me. Even though I want to replace Frieza's ass Future Trunks, that shit meant something to me.
Yo, bro, it's Tien. Why you keep doing this? You know it's Tien.
I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't do it.
What did he even do?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Even his episode was more about Master Roshi than him. It felt like an obligation. It really upsets me as somebody who liked Tien. It would have been better if Tien just cut contact like he said he would. Well, he didn't say he would, but
Okay,
it
listen,
was
you need to get
implying.
your Twitter argument joint over here, out of here. He didn't cut contact because he hated anybody. He cut contact because he realized, yo, man, I can't cut this shit.
I didn't think he hated anybody. It's just like, well, I'm here for Goku.
Wasn't it because of Vegeta?
No, that's what
No,
they
it wasn't
said.
because of
No,
Vegeta.
there wasn't any. My man, you realize that when he tried to stop Cell, his only way of stopping Cell when these niggas are actively fighting him, putting hands on Cell, his only way to stop Cell, which was to use the beam that could destroy end his own life.
The beam that makes you old. The beam that makes you that cuts your lifespan.
And then think about Cell
No
as
count.
a villain. You are fighting a man who is you and the strongest niggas on the team. Like, you're done. You're cooked. No point. They keep escalating. Tien is a normal man that said, listen, I know I got the third eye, but bro, this ain't gonna work.
I'm just a guy.
Excuse me.
I'm not actually magic.
Krillin right there too.
Well, Krillin cashed in his chips too. He was like, I'm gonna get married and settle down. This is oof.
No, don't take out the no count. Don't do it.
Look, that's fine, but I don't think he's gonna actually just come out and say, yeah, no, I can't keep up with you guys anymore. So like, I'm not counting that part. It's implied. It's implicit.
Damn, you really gonna take Tien out like that?
I just think what they gave him to do just isn't sufficient. Like, I don't think Tien's the type of person who would open a school until he feels like he's got something to give. And I don't think just doing the same things he did before he pieced out.
That man hit the wall and said, listen.
Yeah, hit the wall.
Those who can't do, teach.
Nah, I don't think Tien would be like
Tien
that.
said, I don't got the hands no more,
clearly
so I
that
gotta
is...
teach people the hands.
I mean, that is more or less what they did, but I'm just surprised that that's how they did it. Because what Bats is saying is right. That's how he was reintroduced. Those who can't do, teach. He's a gym coach. But, like, I don't know. I would have assumed that he would have come up with something more substantial.
Y'all be looking at Tien at just the Cell Saga and being like, yeah, man, he just he just didn't fuck with Vegeta. And I'm like, yo, do you not understand that when Tien was introduced, the man had one W and everything else was an L? Are you serious? He had one W and every other fight was an L. Every single one.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Go ahead, Sals. Which one was an L?
The anime filler. I'm kidding.
Yeah, look, yeah. Every single one of them joints is an L. And every single enemy that they keep fighting was stronger and stronger. I feel like, yo, y'all underestimate Cell. Cell is like, that's like 100 niggas.
I did not.
1,000 niggas in one.
100.
That nigga Tien said, Tien rightfully so said, listen, I can't hack this shit no more because I know the next nigga gonna be stronger than Cell, and I don't know what's stronger than that. Like, I get my ass whooped by myself. You're not
all that man said out loud was, we probably won't meet again. You're reading as much into it as we are.
Do you not know how it feels to get your ass whooped by your own self, but stronger? Yo, Tien did not want the smoke after that.
Cell had Tien cells in it?
He had everybody.
Everybody.
The strongest warriors.
He even had Trunks cells in there, because Trunks is a dumbass and fought Frieza for in front of the damn recording. Like a moron.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
When I said he screwed up with the first thing he did, that's what I meant. Like, I wasn't just bragging on Trunks.
Oh.
Yeah, he recorded it. Jiro recorded it and was like, "Oh, gotta make some adjustments." And then that's when Goku turned Super Saiyan in front of him, and man, it was not phased and not care. And it was like, "No, we made the proper adjustments."
Yeah, we've seen this before.
Imagine that if the attack you're using that drains your life force is pushing back this nuke headed towards you. And if you fuck up once, you're obliterated. And y'all remember when he tried that with Majin Buu, Super Buu? I remember when he tried that.
The filler? Yeah.
No, that happened in manga. No, it happened.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been a while. I should read that again.
He managed to push the blast out the way. When it came to actually attacking Super Buu, that didn't amount for nothing.
Wasn't his fault.
That was crazy.
Gohan was fucking up in front of him. There's only so much you could do when Gohan is fucking up, like actively. Like
There is only so much.
Gohan fucking up on the battlefield, yo. It just be like just
That cost his daddy his life.
ruins morale. It ruins people.
Ruins
It's just
morale. We're like, oh
just
no,
fucking up.
no,
Because
Gohan,
that boy's
no,
not supposed to be
please.
there. Gohan is not supposed to be on the field. He's supposed to be in the library.
As soon as you in the battlefield, yo,
Yo,
and
mama, right? Hit them books.
As soon as you're in the battlefield and you see Gohan smirk and he's just like, "Oh, fight you, kill you," and you're like, "Oh, here we go, yo," and it's just a bad time afterwards. It's just a bad time every single time. It's like Gohan, bro. Man said, "Yo, kill him, end it." Gohan's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna kill him, make him suffer." And it's like, well, here we go. And the man summoned himself.
Yo,
Wait,
mama, right?
Did he summon it? No, that was before then. It's a horrible. Gohan, why go?
Stay in them books, cause you ain't belong here. Not because you ain't strong, but because you just an idiot. Please stay in them books.
Yeah.
This is unrelated, but how the size of like an idea. Guess it could be like a filler arc or whatever, but just an arc of where it's Goten and Trunks taking care of Pan on an adventure.
That'd be nice. I do
That
think
would
about.
be nice because I would like them to have their own villains. You know.
You know what? Bucky just said it. If y'all could pitch a Super or Daimon, whatever, it doesn't matter. A filler episode. Go ahead. Boy, Judge. And this is going to be the last one because we are close to like 2 hours now. Please go ahead.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sal.
Yeah.
Well, it's fine. You know what? This will just be a minimal edit this time. I'll cut out Bucket's audio and then that'll be it.
Sure.
I would have actually given Gohan some real. I would have had my launch in TN episode because that never happened for some reason. Even in the 21st century, where people have memory, it still didn't happen for some reason, and I don't know why.
Get started.
Said they brought up that one random girl that don't even matter. That's not some new character. That's some new character. That's just nobody. I don't care who this is. Get this bitch off screen, please. Derogatory.
Could have brought Lawrence back.
Could have brought Lawrence back. Instead, you showed me this. I don't understand. Wikipedia's right there. List of Dragon Ball characters. Launch is like right there. You got how many niggas working on that anime? You guys just nobody in the writers room was like, oh,
Launch is crazy.
Nobody cared. Whatever. It is whatever. I would like to see Android 18 and Krillin life look like. I would like to see what a bunch of people's lives look like, honestly.
I would like a Piccolo-centric episode also, technically.
There you go.
That was kind of superhero, kinda.
Kinda, yeah.
He used to be chilling, meditating, training, raising Pan.
What about yourself?
Well, generally, I don't like always going back to revisit characters. So I'm not sure I would do something like that.
It's a filler episode. It's like specific.
We can do whatever.
Yeah, you can do whatever. But honestly, I don't know. There's a certain point where I like a lot of the filler that's in Super already. So to make something different,
Man, I want to see Grandpa Gohan again.
I would love to see Grandpa Gohan again. You know what? That works with me. Let's see. Let's see how that whole thing with him and the Guardian broke up.
I want to see Goku bring the.
Give me an episode where we explore why they broke up. Because if I remember correctly, didn't they break up eventually? Isn't that like something that happened?
I want to see Goku bring the fam to him. I want to see that.
Oh snap! Ooh. Yeah, why don't we have much prequel filler episodes? I feel like that could have been a thing. Give me an episode that takes place somewhere before the Red Ribbon Army. That'd be nice. I don't know. Give me something. I feel like there's a lot of creative things they could have done. They just didn't because everyone's trying to stay in the present.
Well, I'll say this much: if it's not something like what you guys just said right now, I would just want to go back.
They're not trying to write a good story. All they're trying to do is write stories for Dragon Ball fans. Can't have Dragon Ball characters standing there.
I don't care. I don't care.
Charging or
Put me back
yelling.
in Penguin Village. Put me back in Penguin Village. I want to go back and see All again.
But you did in Super.
Yeah, go back again.
Go back again?
Yeah, go back again. We can have a second episode.
Nah, you can't go back. You gotta.
I want to go back.
Fighting and transformations.
Let me see the crew.
No.
I want to see the guy with the pompadour while he's a cop.
No, Dragon Ball.
I want that.
No,
I need
not
that.
the target audience.
That.
All right, excuses. Picture filler episode. Huh?
Here.
Okay, but
Does it have to be? Because what you said was basically my idea. I always loved the slice of life shit in Dragon Ball.
okay.
I'm a big fan of the Gohan school arc.
Wait, what's something specifically would you like to see?
Specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how like Goten and Trunks were like just doing random school activities?
Yeah.
Basic shit like that.
Okay.
Maybe like the occasional like action.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course. Yeah.
I feel like these niggas could travel to other planets and there they can have.
Yo, listen, Waka, I'm looking
one.
at you and I'm saying I need you to relax, okay?
I'm just saying.
I thought Super was gonna go to Universe 6, and I thought the Saiyan or Goku and Vegeta going to meet with the other Saiyans. But you know what? It didn't happen, and I'm just gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you politely, yo, to let it go, yo. From jump, I just need you to let it go.
Listen, I feel like one of the reasons other characters can't have villains is because we can't have the Earth getting destroyed now. Ooh. If you're on another planet, you don't gotta worry about the Earth being destroyed or the damage happening. A villain relative to the strength of the character you're using would be fine, would be great. Good 3-episode mini arc, like Garlic Jr.,
Nigga, you didn't say we all like Garlic Jr.
No, I said like Garlic Jr. We all like Garlic Jr.
My bad. My bad. You didn't deserve that.
I don't hate the Garlic Jr. saga. I just don't care for it.
No, I don't care for it.
But I appreciate what it's doing. I appreciate what it's doing.
What is it doing?
I appreciate an arc.
What was it doing?
I appreciate an arc that doesn't have Goku.
Nah, never. Put Goku on my
I appreciate the team of Krillin, Gohan, and Piccolo. I appreciate that.
Okay, you see where you fucked up at? You said Gohan. That's where you fucked
up. Anyways, I think we're way over time now, aren't we?
That arc should have ended with the double special beam cannon or the double Mazenko or something, right? That's how it should have ended, and it didn't. Anyway, we are over time. Waka is definitely right. Got to get the hell up out of here. So until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all
later.
Everybody else say peace.
Okay. Momentai. Bye.
Fuck it.
Oh, peace out.
All right.